Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the 26th episode of the Woodrow Show. This week has been mind-blowing because we had E3 this week, and since E3 has come to an end, I didn't want to end because let me tell you something. Last 6 years ago, I remembered watching my first E3 conference for Microsoft, and it blew my mind to bits. I've seen some really cool stuff like the Beatles rock band, a Call of Duty game, and a few more things. And I love E3 too much. I mean, I love it to bits. It's one of those things every year that I thought myself, okay, I'm looking forward to see what E3 is all about. I love to see the surprises. I like seeing what's new, and I want to see what new titles are coming out. This year for E3 has been fucking mind-blowing. I apologize for the language, but I just enjoy the new titles we're going to be seeing this year and next year. So, I can't put anything into this show because we've got a time limit on this. So, today we're going to be putting our top 5 moments at E3. So, without further ado, guys, let's go, shall we? Coming in at number 5, it is the Bethesda's conference. Now, for the first time ever, Bethesda's actually hold their first ever conference at E3, which is incredible because I like to see what new games they got. For example, right now they showed Doom, which I've got to be honest, it looks fantastic. It looks like one of those games that I'm excited for, honestly. And I'm a huge Doom fan. I played Doom 1 and Doom 2 on the Xbox 360 because I didn't play them back on PC because I haven't got a PC yet. And now I do, which is pretty good. And they showed off Fallout 4, which is incredible. And they had a release date. I completely forgot the release date. I think it's November 10th. If guys, it is November 10th. Can you please sort of comment below if it is November 10th? I'm completely forgetting. And Dishonored, they showed up the definitive edition for Dishonored and Dishonored 2, which I'm not a huge Dishonored fan, honestly. But if this game looks pretty good, I might go and pick this game up, honestly. And they showed off Fallout Shelter for the iOS, which is basically on your iPhones, and it's free, so you guys can go and download that as we speak. I have not played it, but one of my friends has, and he said it's actually pretty good. So he said a recommendation to Fallout Shelter, and I'm recommending it to you guys right now. So that is it for the Bethesda's conference. I think there's more, but I completely forgot. That is it for Bethesda's conference. Coming in at number 4, it is Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Now, at Sony's conference, they showed off Call of Duty Black Ops 3's multiplayer, which, I've got to be honest, it looks fantastic. You know how you can wall run on walls and you can get a good advantage to it. You can shoot on the wall and swim on the wall, which is pretty incredible. And some of the other things, like you can teleport one way and to another, and you can sneak people out, and as well as the gameplay. It looks absolutely incredible. However, for the first time ever, which I'm kind of surprised at, that Activision's actually teamed up with Sony for exclusive content. For example, they're going to get the beta first, they're going to get the DLCs first, and a lot more first in the future, which is absolutely ridiculous because usually, I was kind of confused at the start. I was like myself, wait a minute, Microsoft always gets all this first. But now they kind of changed the tides now. Now it's going to be Sony, not Microsoft, which is kind of, for us on the Xbox, it's kind of confused, which for example, if you're a kid thinking, oh, I can't wait to play all the DLCs. Wait, it's supposed to be coming out today. Why is Sony's getting it? But however, for me, I understand it because they haven't had a first exclusive event for anything whatsoever. So now they're gonna have exclusive stuff like betas and all that. I'm kind of happy for them, but for me, at the downside as well, I want to play it. But if I got a PS3, then yes, I'll play it. But no, not PS3, PS4. Maybe I'll play it, but no, I don't. That is it for Call of Duty Black Ops 3. The game looks incredible, honestly. And I can't wait to play it on November the 6th. Coming in at number 3, it is the Sony's conference. Now, with Sony, they sometimes bring out some really cool stuff. This year, they showed some pretty amazing titles and some exclusive stuff. Like, for example, they showed off Uncharted 4 Thief's End. And for reasons, they had to restart it because it wasn't working at the start, so they had to redo it again. It's like Battlefield 4. That happened a couple of years ago on the Microsoft bit. I was like, oh no, not this again. However, once they got through that, Uncharted 4 looks incredible. And I can't wait to play that soon anyway. Honestly, I can't wait to play that. As well as that, they showed off Last Guardian, which Looks quite cool, but I'm not a huge fan of those type of games. But we'll see. On all that. As well as I told you before, number 4 we have Call of Duty Black Ops 3 plus its exclusive stuff like first DLCs, first betas, and all that, and that is about it for that bit. But the one thing I'm kind of surprised at was I knew what this game is, but I have not played it. They announced Shenmue 3, and they had a Kickstarter. Like I said, they had a Kickstarter, which is they're trying to reach $1 million $1 million in Kickstarter money. They broke that world record for the fastest campaign. They reached over $3 million for this game. That means we know we're gonna have Shenmue 3, and I want to try it. Honestly, I do want to try it. So once I get a PS4 and once Shenmue comes out, I probably will try that game out. And there's a lot of other stuff out there, but those are the only highlights that I have for me. So that is it for the Sony's conference for me, and let's go to number 2, shall we? Coming in at number 2 is Guitar Hero Live. Now, as you guys may or may not know, I'm a huge fan of Guitar Hero. I've been a huge fan of that since I was 12 years old, and from that point on, I just enjoy the games. However, they showed off a trailer, I think it was during E3, and they showed off like Guitar Hero's GH Live and GH TV, which is basically the same thing, but they showed off a pre-order bonus where you can get Avenged Sevenfold, which is pretty cool. Not only that, the reason why I'm excited, when this is at number 2, is they have a release date. And I'm excited to announce that Guitar Hero Live will be coming out on October 20th this year. Basically, Rock Band's coming out on October the 6th, which is one day before my birthday, and October 20th, which is in the month of my birthday. Basically, I've got Guitar Hero Live, Halo 5 Guardians, both coming out weeks before it. So it's like Call of Duty and Halo together in the last couple of years ago. But I'm excited to play this game. I'm finally to get ready to get my plastic guitar out and play it. And that is number 2 for you guys, Guitar Hero Live. Coming in at number 1 is the Microsoft conference. Now, usually with Microsoft, they showed up some pretty cool games that I'm kind of excited for. But this year they showed up some incredible things. First of all, they showed off Halo 5 Guardians campaign, which drop in and drop out co-op it looks absolutely fantastic with the campaign. It looks cool because the setting looks fantastic. The gun designs look incredible. I played the game. I played the beta first of all. It is incredible. Honestly, I played that game for nearly I played playing it for throughout those 3 weeks, and I enjoy it. As well as that, the big announcement they announced at the beginning of the show was the Xbox One's 360 compatibility, which is bloody incredible. I was a preview member, so I get to play this, and I tried Perfect Dark Zero, doesn't want to work. That's one of the games that will work. But however, I did play Perfect Dark, and it is incredible. Just playing it on this D-pad, and I love it. Not only that, they showed off a new controller, which is like an elite customizable controller, like the MLG Pro Second controller, but it's just a little bit more better in design. Other games they announced was Cuphead, which looks incredible because I heard of it. I don't know what it was, but until I seen the trailer of it, looks incredible. Rise of the Tomb Raider. I can't mention about that. I have actually got some notes here as well. I completely forgot to write on Monday. Fallout 4. Honestly, Fallout 4 looks absolutely incredible. I think Fallout did some incredible things during the gameplay. Like you can do mods on it now. I mean, for the Xbox One, and Fallout 3 is going to be coming included with Fallout 4. Forza 6. I can't wait for that. What was out there? The Xbox preview thing. Now it's basically now if you don't want to try out the game, for example, I want to see what Cuphead feels like. I want to see what that game feels like. And if I like it, I get to buy it. If I want to buy it. But if I don't want to buy it, then I don't need to. This is kind of one of the other things. Rare's Replay. And basically with Rare's Replay, it's got over 30 games. And what that is all the old retro style games. And I'm excited because I'm actually want to get this thing because it looks incredible. Just because there's a lot of old games, a lot of new games as well. And this is coming out on August the 4th, which is incredible, which is only like a couple months away now, which is incredible. Fable Legends as well. I can't wait to play that because it's a free-to-play game, and usually free-to-play is one of those things you have to try and. It's also microtransactions, so if you want to buy the character, you can. But if you want to buy the character, you can. If you don't, you don't. So, which is not bad. Then they showed microlens for for Xbox, and I was like, oh shit, because this is a whole shit moment because they showed off when you said create world, it shows the level of the Minecraft, and you can zoom in, zoom out, and you can look at like advantages and disadvantages, which looks. I want to get this now. I want to get microlens. It looks incredible, honestly. And finally, that they actually showed off was Gears of War, and I love Gears of War. And if you guys have seen my Xbox out here, you know the background is Gears of War Judgment, which is not a bad game. It's actually not a bad game, honestly. However, they showed off two Gears games. They showed off Gears of War Ultimate Edition, where you get to basically it's the remastered version of the first Gears. And if you guys are lucky enough to get a code for the beta, because this started like on Monday, and with it, it plays really well, honestly. It's smoother, it's 1080p, 60 frames per second, and I just feel like it's one of those best games coming out on August 25th. I'm excited, honestly. I'm excited for this game. And finally, something that's kind of really, really good. Gears of War 4, or Gears 4 as they say, and they showed off 6 minutes of this gameplay, and I was kind of confused at the start. I was like, oh, what's going on? Are they going to shoot something, or are they going to keep moving around? Because a lot of it looks incredible. It looks like, the Locust and the Locust and, and what was those other guys gone? Those guys are gone. They got these new characters. I don't know who they are because they're going to announce them very soon, and I'm excited to see what they are. And it's coming out next year, which is pretty cool. And that is Microsoft's conference for you guys at number 1. There you go, guys. That is E3 for me, and I like to say something. For the last 6 years I've been watching E3, I always want to go down there. I want to see what's new, and my dream is to go to E3. I think everyone's dream is that, but my dream is I just want to go to E3 for the 3 days and play video games for the next 3 days. That is all I wanted to do, and I love E3. I love it since I was about 13 years old, and from this point on, I just enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and all that. I'm on Twitter at WoodrowReviews, Instagram at WoodrowReviews, Xbox Live at WoodrowReviews, and Twitch at Woodrow_reviews. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time.